Do you have Emperor Bones? Of course you do. What blows my mind is that Ulamog gets to see itself when it enters the battlefield. So it enters with 10 counters because it itself is in exile. Nice. GG. And we're at 17 from our own land. Combo decks. Much stronger than Hammer Time combo. Hello everyone, today we're doing some Kappa Hammer in Historic. Building around the card Kappa Cannoneer, which has Improvise, which means that we can tap artifacts in order to cast it. It also has Ward 4, and whenever this creature or another artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and it can't be blocked this turn. So the goal is to get a bunch of artifacts on the battlefield, use them to help us cast a Kappa Cannoneer, and then equip it with a Leyline Axe or a Colossus Hammer, give it unblockable, and get in for the win. To support this, we've got Springleaf Drums, Ornithopters, Esper Sentinels, gives us card draw, also Improvise, Portable Hole as our removal, we can also use for Improvise, and then we have the Colossus Hammer package with Leyline Axe and Shadow Spear, a little backup in case we don't have a Kappa Cannoneer, Stoneforge Mystic to grab our equipments, Kemba's Outfitter to make them cost less to equip, and Forge Anew as another option to equip at instant speed and get in for the win. So this deck can fall apart very easily, but it's very fun. So let's see how it goes. All right, this is a perfectly reasonable hand. We've got Esper Sentinel to try to get a little card advantage out the gate. Hammer and Outfitter can curve on turn 2. Going against Shifting Woodlands. Don't like to see that. But we are curving perfectly. Hopefully we can get down a Cannoneer and get it equipped. If we drew an Ornithopter, that would be amazing. Oh, and they have a Might. They always have a Might or a Boseiju. Let's see. We'll equip the Sentinel. Get in. They won't block. They're gonna kill the hammer. So next turn we still can't cast the Kappa Cannoneer, but we can cast the Axe. Maybe there's a world where we do enough damage fast enough. But they're definitely taking the hammer. End turn. Oh, they had double woodland. Nice. No more lands. We love to see that. All right. So now Springleaf Drum is a free spell to cast. I'm going to use the Might to block, and then, yeah. Then we wouldn't be able to cast the Cannoneer. We're just going to cast it. We're not getting lethal this turn. But we can definitely figure it out next turn. Yeah, so do your plan. Block and kill a hammer. Next turn we play the Axe and we attack for 6, unblockable. Ward 4. They'll gain 2 life off the Might. So we still need to get in for 2 extra damage from our other creatures. Oh, 3 life. I thought it was 2 life. Was that an alchemy thing, or am I just not remembering correctly? Well, we still have lethal. I get a blocker. Some good cards in the yard. No omniscience though, thankfully. They're still one land short. They have to use the spawn to block. Bailmerk. So you just want to lose? Is there a world where they... No, they definitely don't run Solitudes. I don't know if Solitude's even legal in Historic, but we'll go ahead. Get the win. GG. Any artifact did it. Can't keep that. We need some creatures eventually. That is very keepable. Cameo, okay. Pay 2 life, we'll throw out a hammer. Nice, okay. All right, Kemba. We'll target the one we control. Toss it on there. And hope that they don't have artifact removal. If we can get to 4 mana, we can get down the axe, get the win. That's 3 mana. Okay. We will go for it. Okay. So they only have 2 cards in hand. Play another hammer. End turn. Oh, now they have a lot more than 2 cards in hand. Okay. Probably should have just played Forge Anew, honestly. Target creature, okay. Well, we do get another trigger. Yep, sounds good. Do they have a counter spell? Is the question. Metallic Rebuke, and they have 2 mana up. Oof. That's something that I should definitely be playing in this deck over Spell Pierce, now that I think about it. Yeah, so now we need a creature. We need a lot. We need a lot. They're just going to draw a million cards every turn. We'll probably just forfeit here. Oof. And a flip Tameo. Yeah, we definitely should have just played out Forge Anew. Amazing. Yep, G and G. Power of Destiny, okay. Would love an Ornithopter if this is going to be the Ugin deck. Oh yeah. The amazing thing about Hammer Time, an Ornithopter with a hammer on it can't be exiled by Ugin. Gotta find one though. go ahead and snag. Just do another hammer, or do we do something to get through blockers? We have a Spell Pierce we'll have next turn, so we can use 2 mana, put down a Leyline Axe. We'll grab an axe. Hope that they don't have removal for Mystic. Oh, they're at 4 mana already. Do they have Karn? Sowing Myca Spawn, okay. So we're gonna hold up this Spell Pierce for Kozilek's command, and then use Stoneforge to put the axe on the battlefield. And then next turn we will run out Forge anew. Hope that they blast zone away our hammer. That would be amazing. All right, that's fine. No tax, end turn. We've got a plan. We've got a backup hammer. Got backup Forge anew to get our hammers back. See if we can get them to pull the trigger early. Oh, they have the mana and everything, dude. Oh, that's so annoying. If we had Metallic Rebuke, we could have stopped it. So now we got no way to equip, no way to get the Karn. That's the great thing about the modern build of this deck, is that Battlefield Improvisation still gets around Karn's ability. But at this point, nothing we can do. GG. Could have gone for Forge anew to put the existing hammer on, but then they can just blast zone it. All right, let's hope that they're not just control. Got a fantastic hand, but... Ooh, okay. Thankfully, we have 3 hammers, essentially, and 2 equippers. So what do they go after here? Go after a hammer, okay. Well, let's grab a hammer then. No tax. Ooh, Sorin. Nice. Here comes real historic stuff. There we go, Saint Elenda. And we are destroyed. Yup. Let's go ahead and lose some life. So how much can we do here? Drum is free because we've got the Mystic. Can play out a hammer. Play out an Outfitter. Give equip 1. Activate equip 1. Autopay. Go with your face. So they get infinite blockers from Elenda triggers. Nice. That is awesome. GG. Now that's a real historic deck right there. No way we're beating that when they got their nut draw like that. Sorin and Elenda. Next turn we can drum and Kembas and hold up Spell Pierce. Then use Stoneforge to snag Shadow Spear. Might be too slow. You're tapping for colorless, my friend. We got too many hammers, unfortunately. Instead of equipping and tapping, I'm just gonna hold up Spell Pierce, hope that it makes the difference. I want them to tap out for Flame of Anor. That would be best case scenario. Okay, sounds good. Tapping out for Flame of Anor would have been better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Spell Pierce that. Oh. Okay. I mean, I still think they just win if they just survive another turn. We're just going to have a hammered up cat. And they can do 1,000,000 damage, but we'll take it. This is a great hand that does nothing. Just gets us an Esper Sentinel out there. And they Thoughtseize it away. No. Now we do even more of nothing. Yep. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Thoughtseize bug. We much appreciated. Like, didn't we just take that card out of your hand? Okay. This is going to be another another Shifting Woodland style deck, most likely. So we could just equip the axe. I mean, we're not really doing anything. We might as well. Try to get in some damage while we can. Try to draw cards while we can. This Mystic doesn't do anything for us at the moment. Do you pay? Oh, okay. All right, they found the Ulamog. Do they have all the combo pieces they need? We'll pay 3. Let's get out a Mystic. Grab a hammer. Play out a hammer. Move to combat. Do you have Emperor of Bones? Of course you do. What blows my mind is that Ulamog gets to see itself when it enters the battlefield. So it enters with 10 counters because it itself is in exile. Nice. GG. And we're at 17 from our own land. Combo decks. Much stronger than Hammer Time combo. Ooh, Cauldron Familiar. This will be fun. How quick are they going to combo kill us? And did we need to hold up Spell Pierce for Birthing Ritual? Yep, we did. See, this is one of those games where if we went first, we would have had it up and we would have been fine. Unfortunate. Play out a Pathway. Play out an Ornithopter. No attacks end the turn. Nice. And they've got the might. They've got it all. Everything they need to completely destroy us. Whenever a non-token creature controls enters. So they still need a sack outlet for the familiars. Let's see if they find one off of this ritual. If they find the sack outlet, then they go infinite. Another familiar, okay. They get rid of Cord? Didn't you want Cord for... Okay. You just Cord to your sack outlet and win. They must have one in hand. Oh, yep. They just have the sack outlet in hand. Even better. We had Spell Pierce if they had a Cord, but they already had the combo. Once again, historic combo decks stronger than Hammer. All right. Let's see what we can do with this set of cards. Doesn't look as promising, and we've been going up against a lot of very strong combo decks, as is the way with historic. Let's grab a hammer. Let's see what we can find. Okay, some Boros energy style deck going on here. So we play out the hammer, we can Kappa next turn, or we could equip an axe. Just play out the hammer. No attacks, end turn. It'd be awesome if we had another equipment to Stoneforge out. We just want to get a Kappa down. We can get a Kappa down and a Forge Anew. That would be sweet. Okay. So they can murder both of our creatures, which means we'll be short for Kappa. We'll need another land or something. Do the thing. Sacrifice a creature, do a damage, flip a Johnny, do more damage. We know they're gonna sack it anyway, and then they can use a Johnny to kill one. So we'll say no blocks, we'll see. They should sack the cat and the trap finder to kill the Mystic, and then use a Johnny to kill the Ornithopter. Yep. Are you just going to use the other cat? We need a land. If we get a land, we're looking good. Okay? Sounds good. No land, and we find Spell Pierce too late to deal with the bombardment. Oh, that's so rough. do 1,000,000 damage, gain 1,000,000 life. Because of course, why not? Okay. I don't think there's anything that they could cast so we could Spell Pierce that would help us at all. And we find a drum. GG. Lesson learned. Don't bring a hammer to a combo fight. Historic is way too strong for these little hammer brews without access to all the modern cards.